have each person talk about, like you said, talk about their own experience and what lessons you learned from that period. And let me start with David.
Good evening, everyone. All protocols duly observed. Honestly, I am not. It's not all the time you're mentally ready to discuss about your pain. And sincerely, tonight is one of those nights. But I'm going to just try to buttress the needs of them. To the honor of Dr. Lubusola. If you're being on my wall, you could have seen me talking how Dr. Lubusola is one of the, let me even say, the major factor while you're seeing me seated here. I never intended to, or let me even say it on behalf of every domestic survivor, that none of us intended to go into a relationship, a marriage, with the view of getting out of it. Everybody goes there with the beautiful of going on vacations, enjoying other children, and all of that. But when it happens, it happens. And I'm not really going to go my story. Like I said, I'm not mentally ready. Because this is a pain that it keeps on coming back with flashes. And you just go depressed, go therapy, and all of that. So I'm just out of the therapy. I don't want to go back again. It's not easy to pay for therapy. But I don't want to go in the interest of saying that our society is not ready for this discussion. We are not ready for this discussion. So why? I'm going to say why. I come from a royal family that I happen to be the first daughter of a first-class king. And you know what that means? Everybody, I know this is life, so my father knows already. That I've spoken globally, I've spoken on, so it's not about the hill. And everyone knows that all what families tend to protect is their name. What will the people say? What will the society say? Umoba, it's going to be a news. And when newspaper, blog, city people, all of them, they will, that is all what they are about. Nobody is about the pain of what the girl child or what the boy child goes through. I've seen men through going through domestic violence. I was thinking that this sitting is going to be balanced for us to have at least one man coming out to talk about his pain in domestic violence. Now, because we have short minutes, so let me go to how I survived. I was animally beaten. You know, there's a way where you are humanly beaten and when they beat you like an animal. So my own was animal. Animal beating. And he knew well that I have nowhere to go. Nobody is ready to accept me. I was 6 months pregnant when the only person that would have saved me died. Who is my mother? You know, she was like, okay, don't worry, I'm going to retire. I'm coming to Lagos with you. With me and my mother had it all planned out because we knew who he was. But because to save my father's name, we were projecting me towards when I give birth, and my mother just take over the children as 1 year old. She goes back to Akure to start her school, using my children as her first grade. We had it all planned out. And she died January 13, 2011. And I am here facing a beast and facing the father that wants to protect his name. Then it went on. A day after naming, I was beaten, taken back to the hospital. Do I want to talk about when I was beaten and I was not, the doctor will call it coma, but Abiamo in me was hearing the tears of my children in the hospital with mosquitoes. 3-month-old baby, and he left all of us there with my nanny and he went back to Port Harcourt. By the time I was revived, I was stitched there in my head. It was stitched. And after that, it still came back again to do it again. And I could not leave. This is the house that I pay the rent. This is the house that is my house. But it's always coming back. To cut the long story short, I was helpless. There was a time he even left. I went back to begging. Okay, let me put the duration. 8 months relationship, and we recorded 30 times hospitalized. Yeah. Dr. Keredolu, if anybody knows it, Dr. Jai will know him, Hospital. He said, if you come back again, I will take these children away from you. The first time I knew I had to leave was when he dragged my son off me, my 7-month-old son. He wanted to beat me, I was breastfeeding him. He dragged my son, he wanted to throw him on a chair, but the boy landed on the door. So the boy passed out. We had to rush him to the hospital. This man would not follow us to the hospital. I went alone. That was when I now knew where you had to go. Then one day, I wrote an anonymous post. I went to go and open another account. I was in intimate issues. I now wrote an anonymous post to Dr. Olubusola. I told her my story. I think I even sent her some pictures. She posted that story on intimate issues. Remember I said I was helpless. My self-esteem was -100. No friend, no family. Anytime I call my dad, it would be like, okay, shine soon. Osham was when we were in public figure. I'm like, okay, Dad, I will listen. Then there was another person that I felt it was a normal life. You know, I'm a girl of get inside. I live in the GRA. I don't know. So I feel it is normal to go through pain. So I was so accustomed in my head that I am living a normal. But the pain was why I was thinking. I'm not going to Dr. Olubusola. I posted it on intimate issues. I was now following the comments. Where is she? We are taking her out. Let's call the police. Well, I know some people with different views. Like, oh, so I'm not normal. I'm living the abnormal life. And I went to Dr. Olubusola with my main account, and I told her. I remember I told her in tears because as at that time I was almost gone. Having flashes, headaches. I was trying to dance in less than 1 hour. I had to sit back because I am going through excruciating back pain due to this domestic violence. So even though I tried to dance, after 15 minutes, I had to go back. I grew from size 14 to 22 because the only thing I could keep me sane is food. The moment I eat, I feel happy. So what am I saying there is that I got my freedom through God, through the help of intimate issues with Dr. Olubusola, the people of Mrs. Dr. Koiki, the people of, they stood by me. 5 homes for domestic violence survivors. And anytime I go to that home and I look at my women, I will just smile. I'll be like, oh, so this is what I can do. And this woman will say, I mean, you guys don't even go through anything. I went through. And that's one of the reasons why most of my advocacy is on social media. Because when family fails you, when friends fails you, the only way you can get support again is on social media. We cannot get support from strangers. Somebody like me is gone. But I want to admonish every one of us that is here. Are we ready for this conversation? Are we not enablers? Some of you, your sister-in-law are being beaten by your brothers. What are you doing about it? Some of you, you have friends, you would rather gossip them than support and help them. I remember a friend of mine that I was running to me, Ophi, Ṣùgbọ́n, tó bá wà lórí live video yìí, àti ìkan náà ni wá, we are not single mothers. She was like, okay, my husband said that I am a bad influence to you. And what do I say? And it was not easy for me because I got estranged from my parents, from my dad. So I had to suffer, carry on the cross on my own. Like back my first baby, I had twins. And to God be the glory, they're 11 years old now. And I remember the day that this guy left. He said on January 24, 2012, he said, okay, I think I will just kill you. But rather than killing you, let me just leave you to your fate. But don't call me again. And I said, okay, no problem. I won't call you again. Until then, till this day, I didn't call him and we are doing well. So please, to all domestic violence survivors here, you are not alone. There is nothing as beautiful as you choosing to live than choosing to die. Thank you.
Everything distinguished ladies and gentlemen, all protocol duly observed. Okay, I'm not here to tell my story for anybody to share this. I'm here to tell my story so that you can understand what sexually abused people go through in Nigeria. My name is Fatima Ishaku. I'm the author of the book, I Call Him That, based on true life story, which I published in America. I'm also the founder of House of Fatima for Sexual Abuse Care Foundation. I'm also the ambassador to the Moremi Ajasolo Say No to Me campaign under his grandmother's I was sexually abused by someone I thought was my father from the age of 5 till I was 7, till I was 14. Constantly abused. One of the things I did was to make my mom beat me, whereby I became a victim of both sexually, physically, psychologically, and emotionally traumatized. I never knew it was not my dad. I never knew it was my dad. I thought it was my dad. While at the age of 14, my mom found out that I was just a virgin. That's when I told her I was being raped and I cried. But before then, what happened? When my mother found out, then 2 years after, she came my mom to marry me. I started running away from the house. I became an alcoholic. I became a club girl. I dropped out of school. Because I didn't have anywhere to stay. I don't even have anywhere to go. I don't even have who to talk to. Besides that, we live in, once you share your story, once you tell your story to the world, the people that will first stigmatize you are women.
Please, can we keep silent so we can listen to her?
So once you decide to share your story for people because you need help, the people that will stigmatize you is women. The society will bully you. Everybody will bully you. They call you are a taboo, you are a shame, you are a disgrace. Nobody wants even associate with you. So the only place I find comfort was in the club. I became a club girl. I drink, I smoke outside. So many times I tried to commit suicide, but that was my only option. When my mom, he came my mom to marry me, but before then, he made my mom to hate me. I started running away from the house before the age of 11. So when sometimes my mom travel and come back and she started looking for me, you tell her that it's somebody missing a body. My mom will catch me, beat me, break my head, cut my vagina, put pepper. I still have scars in the back of my hand that still remind me of the things that went in the hands of my mother. So I was tired to engage me in color because they say I was say to my stepfather that I'm a taboo that no man wants to be with a girl that has been abused by her father. The last one that was put there, I said, don't talk about your story anymore. If you don't talk about it, I'm going to marry you. And I said, I'm going to talk about it. Want to marry you? Say, no, it's not my interest, but I don't care. So I made up my mind that I'm never going to get married. Because the society we live destroy you more, even more than those, even more than the person that abused you. Sometimes it's not the rape anymore that affects me. Most time, all the time, it's the scars that I've gotten from my mother. Like my head being broken, the scar is thick there, my back of my hand, my vagina, the scar. So those are the things that still remind me of the things I went through. So 2016, I never wanted to talk about it. I went to an event in America. My friend, Ruby Premier, Doris Simon was also there. So she did a movie that has to do with malaria and rape, that after rape her. So later the baby died of malaria. So it was time for question and answer, but my greatest surprise, even our parents in diaspora are shying away from the truth. They don't want to talk about the rape issue. Everybody was talking about malaria. Malaria is still in Africa. What are we going to do about it? So I became here. I was not happy. So I raised my hand. They gave me the mic. And I told them my story. That was where an American professor discovered me. And he told me to write a book. I said, I'm not going to write a book. I don't want to come back to Nigeria. He said, you write a book, you go back home. Because this thing of rape is getting worse and worse and worse and worse in Nigeria. So victims don't speak out. Don't speak out. One of the reasons why victims don't speak out is because of the stigma. They tend to put this fault on the victim. What is she wearing? How did she walk? What kind of hair did she do? What kind of makeup did she do? When I was 5, so what was I wearing? I was 5. I was the sexiest my stepfather to the age of 14. So, one of the reasons why I decided to write my book is for society to understand what sexual abuse victims go through. You stigmatizing a victim is not the best. When victims come out to speak their story, what society needs to do? You don't have anything to tell them, just stop them. That is why hope is very powerful. So you don't have anything to tell a victim that is stigmatized, just stop them. Like Dr. O, like she's fondly called. She has the purest, one of the purest spirits I've ever seen. I met her in Abuja, and since then we became very close. And her word, I sometimes when I talk, he affects me. My book, I have a part 2 of my book. We just finished a documentary, 5 episodes documentary that's been on Netflix. That is part 2 of my story. Because there are some things I was seeing holding back. That is too come, I can't put in my book. So I decided that the documentary, just need the documentary. One of the things I noticed about Dr. Old, her spirit is so pure. When she talks to you, if you don't want to get him, by force you continue. That is how powerful her voice, that is how powerful she is with her word. If you don't want to get him, once she talks to you, once you listen to her, by fire by force you must get him. So she has played a major role in my life. I want to encourage men, and now I tend to face society. When you stigmatize me, I'll say I have a story. You have a story. So thank you very much.
That's how this is Busari.
Good evening, everyone. All protocol duly observed. It's an honor to be here tonight. My case is different. Yeah, because I was not married. It just happened that a guy came. I was in school. He came and we talked. But the funniest thing is, Dr. O was the first and the only person I told this. That he didn't even give me the chance to tell him yes before forcing himself on me. Before I know it, I was pregnant. So it was crazy. He couldn't even believe it. He said, fine, we had sex, and now I'm pregnant. So automatically relationship starts. So I decided to stick with him because of the shame and what everybody will say. At least it's better to take a man home than me carrying on a pregnancy around. Despite the fact it was out of wedlock. So I took him home and he promised to take care of me, and my people actually wanted us to get married immediately. But I noticed something about him. Now, a lot of people pay attention to my husband is eating me, as far as he's taking care of the kids, it's normal. The kind of domestic violence I went is totally different. Now, this guy dare not try to beat me. I grew up in the ghetto, so I made him understand. If you give me one, I will give you double. So the moment he realized he couldn't keep me under control, it was actually the first time he made that move. We were talking, and the next thing I said, "Oripero konye, tiwa baetie," and I told him, "What, Lieta? If you try it with me, a young boy," and that was the end of it. He never tried to raise his hand on me. Now, after that, I noticed anytime we had a misunderstanding, he would literally throw my baby at me. He was I actually don't want to have anything to do with the two of you, so sort yourself out. And the next day, he will come back begging. And by the time I accept his begging, the next thing he says. So I came to realize this guy is trying to actually turn me to a sex toy. And I said, okay, I can still deal with this. Then the emotional violence started. He would tell me, please, this particular word I will never forget in my life. I am still single, but in no ramification. I am not where I want to be, but I am fulfilled. I am living my dream, and I am enjoying myself. The guy told me, what is right, you don't do a show on, but send him up to my affair. I put that in my left hand. I said, okay, it's like I'm not where I'm going to be. I grew up, I was like, okay, I grew up fantasizing about how I want my family to be. I want to be pampered, I want to be taken care of, but all that was not visible. So I said, okay, let's just continue. Then when my baby clocked a year, on his birthday, he's a boy, on his birthday, he just disappeared, he left. No passing word, nothing. Then I went on like that for like 3 years. Then he came back again after 3 years and begged. And my parents were like, please, parents, let's stop that. I won't take that. I had no choice, I have to accept him now. We continue. Then I realized I was pregnant. The moment the second pregnancy happened, this guy started misbehaving. And it was already affecting me. I was emotionally down. I was psychologically unfit. I was in school. I wouldn't be able to go to class. Then I sat down and I prayed. I told God, I cannot do this. I wouldn't want to say I prayed in pregnancy out because I actually lost the pregnancy, and that was my liberation. That was my freedom. Then, some years after, I met Dr. O through my friend Michael. Michael is there, and I really say a big thank you to him. So I met Dr. O, and meeting her actually helped me to notice some red flags I normally overlook anytime I'm in a relationship. Ever since I've met Mommy O, I've been able to define my friendship or relationship with people, and I have been able to go for my dream. Please, I want to say this as a parting word to us. It is not until your husband beats you that you are being domestically violated. No. He will tell me, we are in the same field, I'm a civil engineer. He will tell me you can never become anything in life. Whenever I'm talking, you will not talk. I didn't actually want to be an engineer. I wanted to be a nurse. But because he's an engineer, I decided that this engineering, we are going to rule the world together. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Frank. All the message women of
the first thing I will tell all women is this. Hello, can we just listen? This is very important for everyone. Please, we'll soon stand up here, don't worry. Number one thing I will tell everyone here is that from cradlehood, start making your children know the value of themselves. Ensure that your children, both the men, the boys and the girls, grow up with a lot of self-confidence, self-worth. It goes a long way. Number 2, I will tell all women is this: make sure you are financially independent. That is very, very important. My job helped me a lot. I was working with oil and gas, even though, of course, it's not easy caring for twins alone, but it really, really helped me. Then number 2 is that let us be ambassadors of domestic violence survivors. Let everyone here take it home that I will never stigmatize anyone going through domestic violence, emotional, then any which one, financial, sexual. And I want us to notice this: the first thing an abuser will do, most of them are narcissists. The first thing they will do is they will make you to feel worthless. They will start abusing you. Oh, that is how they start. So the moment they get that, they end you. Then the third thing I want to say is this: even if you cannot support, be empathetic to anyone. Even comments on your wall, on Facebook, on people's Facebook, let it go with like you understand what they are going through. If people's comments on incident issues were like, who sent her, who did this, I would have left it. Then my last party one is this: never be ashamed of your story. Without your story, there can never be any glory. Thank you so much.
Okay, if you're a victim of sexual abuse, one of the things I'm going to tell you is just discover your inner strength. That inner strength is one thing that's going to make you fight in fear and weakness. Forget about stigma, people that stigmatize you. They don't have story. One of the things they are afraid of is because you're more braver than them, because none of them can come out and share their story. So tell your story, live your life, and be happy.
Thank you very much. This will be the end of the session. Thank you.